In the lead up to the 2024 elections, there were outrageous allegations that were made by one Mthunzi Mdwaba of Tunja Holdings against some cabinet ministers, saying that they had approached him and tried to solicit a bribe. He also indicated that the SG of the ANC, the Secretary-General of the ANC, was part of those individuals, but the High Court in Johannesburg has since come out with a verdict saying that these allegations were actually defamatory. Joining me right now is the SG of the ANC. Thank you so much, sir, for joining you. The allegations that were made, it was leading up to a hotly contested election. How did they affect the ANC in those elections?
Well, you see, under normal circumstances, you would have left that and say this is a lie, and you issue a statement and then it's buried and everybody forget about it, but it remains in the minds of people. It handicap and affect me doing my work as the Secretary-General, because people insinuate and make you know, a derogatory assessment about me, that I go around at Luthuli House calling people and asking 10% from them. So I had to stand up to that. And I went to police station, I opened a case, and then I went to court, just like I did with Somizi. When he brought my name in disrepute and said that as a cabinet minister, I basically divulged this and that information. I did not do it because I hated Somizi, but it was impinging on my character, that when I am not at work, I just go around loosely, forgetting the oath I've actually taken and divulge cabinet secrets. The same as Mdwaba. Mdwaba, I've known him for quite some time, and I've known him as a good person. I don't know him beyond just being a good person. When he made such allegations, it took me aback, because I thought about this guy. Why didn't he call me and just ask SG, there are people who are doing this and this in your name, please intervene? He did not do that. And then, you know, Mqoli Mgambi gave him enough time. And I looked at that. Mqoli was totally not malicious. He asked him and said, are you sure? And then he said, somebody at Luthuli House is there. And then from there, he became stubborn and said that I stand by what I believe in. He got some few likes on Twitter. And then we're called Amasela. It went beyond me now. It affected the image of the ANC. That vele, these people work like that. Batate Mdwaba, you know, and all of that. So I had to stand up to that, because our image as individuals and as a party is in the rocks about corruption. People look at us and then give us Uputbantu will always use the terminology la masela, you know. I mean, it's not nice that I can be going around convening people. I don't do that, even to ministers. And then asking 10% from people and all of that. In no time, my name is going to be 1010. Yeah, nangu 1010 evela apa Mr. 10% Mbalula. We are born. I don't do that. Yeah. I mean, I try and to the best of my ability to execute my task with integrity. And there's somebody who says ministers and the SG have met and they wanted this money. So I'm happy about this, and it's not ending here. We're going forward from this. We have won with costs and all of that, but it's not going to end here. It goes also with those who use Twitter spaces to defame people. I mean, good journalistic ethics teaches us that before you make an allegation about somebody, investigate. Don't be malicious because you are bought there with few rents and beers. Go and write this about Mbalula. You're right. You do it about Mbalula, you'll do it with everybody. If somebody is making an allegation, good journalists, they investigate, and then they say, no, there is prima facie here, I'm writing. And the editor will give a go-ahead. This thing just writing about people, about things that are untruthful, it has just become part of our DNA. And we've got kids, we've got families, we lead political parties. If there is wrongdoing, no doubt, must be investigated, it must be reported, but let's deal with facts. So I've got nothing against Mthunzi. Like I tell you, even now, I've known him to be a good chap, a good Grotman, your fitness, and all of that. Besides that, me and him, we don't even talk anything like business or anything. If he had issues with the minister, I've got nothing to do with that. Okay. He must fight his battles and all of that, but to defame me and put me in the mix of things that I've not done, I will not. So he has failed to come to court with the evidence that I did something wrong, and that's why the judgment.
Okay. And in terms of the costs that he's supposed to pay, is it just the legal cost, or there's also defamatory costs that he has to pay? Yeah, there's defamatory cost, but we are also going to go before the trial judge. We're going to up the ante there. Yeah, and we don't need that money for ourselves. We'll give it to charity. Okay. But he must answer. Okay. Yeah, he must answer. Thank you so much.